Hey, hi, Sue Moore here, recovered banker and founder of the Moore Connection. Today I have something really special for you, a story from a friend of mine, Courtney Kirschbaum, and the title really is The Down Low Secret to Reaching Great Heights. And I thought it was so applicable that I wanted to quickly read it to you because not only is the story interesting, but the moral of the story is really an aha moment. So here we go. Have you ever been in a place and thought, I really don't want to be here, but I'm not sure how to get out? Several years ago, I moved from the East Coast to a town in the high Rockies. I took advantage of everything to offer: skiing, snowshoeing, hiking, exploring completely different landscapes. One crisp fall morning, with a dusting of snow still on the ground and the aspens turning gold, I set out on a hike. In a remote area, the trail led through an open meadow to the base of mountains, which formed a natural, stunning amphitheater. The trail continued up to the rocks. It appeared that I could climb up and over the rocky area and keep hiking. I went up, finding sturdy foot and handholds, looking only at the rock, which offered good steps and was not too steep. And as I slowed down to find my way up, I realized I was stuck. I couldn't find holds to go up, and I couldn't get down. I stood there almost vertical, hands and face on the rock, suddenly remembering a term I had heard in a survival training course I had taken shortly after arriving in the mountains: cliff out. My heart was beating out of my chest. I was stuck on a sheer cliff, miles out in the wilderness, could easily fall and break my neck, and who would know? You idiot, how could you do something so stupid? The emotions that accompany being alone in nature and realizing that you are in trouble of any kind are almost always the same: shame and embarrassment. The search and rescue veteran who taught the survival class told us that. I've seen it 100 times, he said. He said that when those two emotions arise, they bring down your chances of getting out of wherever you've gotten yourself into. Shame and embarrassment led you to make hasty, fear-based choices when you otherwise might have made level-headed good ones, survivable ones. Remembering that stopped my panic, allowed me to calm down and get my bearings, not to mention lower my blood pressure, and move very slowly to figure out the way down. Admittedly, it wasn't a bad cliff out, but the thing about these situations is that they often aren't catastrophic. They're survivable, except when our attitude betrays us, and skills and knowledge we might easily access when we are calmer become inaccessible. I saw many colleagues do this before I ever learned the term. When you're starting out, no one tells you that you might find yourself at kind of a dead end, one you're not prepared for, or that scares you a little, one that forces you to turn back temporarily. On those mountains, I was alone, but when you have to backtrack in life, you have to climb down in front of your friends, your family, your colleagues, and on LinkedIn, for crying out loud. You get eye rolls, you get questions, you get second guessings. Reversing direction in your career often has a stigma attached to it. People like you to stay the same. Be realistic. Tough it out. There are epic successes of those who backed up and restarted or took a different path that is long and diverse. Here are a few. John Grisham started out as a lawyer and wrote in the mornings before going to his office. Spanx founder Sarah Blakely didn't get into law school and was selling fax machines when she got her idea for Spanx. Can you just hear people saying, "You're going to do what?" She made over $3 million in her first year. Julia Child, the first of the celebrity chefs, set the precedent for the cooking shows that are so popular today. She was 39 before she wrote what is arguably still the most well-known cookbook in the world, and she didn't start her television show until she was 51. So, if you're contemplating a climb down from what is or might turn into a cliff out, you are in fantastic company, because sometimes the way up is down. And so if you find yourself at a cliff out point in your current position and you're not sure what to do, message me and I'll listen and see if there's something that I can't do for you. So I hope you enjoyed the story. You can find Courtney Kirschbaum at CourtneyKirschbaum.com. It's great having you with me this afternoon. You can always check out my blog as usual, SueMoore.net. Be good, journey well. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.